I put it this way. I want to stay pat in case it comes up. No more cards.
Doyle making a little draw poker joke. Not our game of choice tonight.
Texas Hold'em is, and our loose cannon raises to 1,200.
Could this be it?
Action folds on over to Daniel.
Well, I'm going to gamble with you.
All right.
I probably am too if I can find my hole card. No, I ain't with that one. Whoops. Excuse me.
Oh, God.
Remember, Will's wife can't stand Daniel, so she's loving this.
Let's get something funky going on here and ship it in.
Do it.
All right.
The flop, 9 deuce 10.
Check it.
Both players check.
Daniel's got that pesky deuce of diamonds.
The turn.
It's starting to get funky.
It is starting to get funky. Let's see if I got a heart.
Daniel bets 2,200.
I do.
Got a heart you could just ship.
Will's in decent shape with 2 overs and the nut flush draw, but this is Daniel doing what he does best, getting a player to talk about his hand.
7 of spades on the river.
Nothing.
2 pair.
That's good. Oh, the deuce of diamonds.
I don't like throwing that one away. You didn't have a heart, did you?
I think I did.
Or did you have diamonds?
Ace of hearts, I thought.
Okay. Yeah, that's a heart, all right.
Telling you the truth.
You move in, I would have called anyway.
That'll be on TV. He sold the 2 deuces. Negreanu special.
Now everyone's a producer.
Do you have Final Cut on the show?
Yeah, I get everything, Dave. When the show comes out, you're going to have a full head of hair, because I'm going to have...
All right,
Yeah.
drawing my hair. That's good. Industrial Light and Magic.
Calacanis and George Lucas often get together on the Skywalker Ranch to count their money.
Daniel pocket 5s to start off this hand. Raises to 1,200. Doyle folds. 8-6 offsuit for David Williams, who's out of the way. King Trey for our loose cannon, who folds. Abe's in with pocket 4s.
Who called, Abe? Let's do this, Abe.
Once again.
The flop, 6-8 ace, all spades. Mosseri checks. Daniel checks.
Abe's behind, but he is holding the only spade.
Ace of hearts on the turn. Abe fires 2,000. Daniel calls.
The reputation of Bet Mosseri has preceded him.
The river card, 4 of hearts, giving Abe a full house.
Now all of a sudden Abe is hoping Daniel somehow has a flush or maybe even just an ace.
Bet of 9,000.
Abe.
Daniel.
What are you doing over here? How much is in there? Lots. No, you're betting a lot. You're betting a lot of pot, like almost the whole thing. You want maximum value.
Maximum value.
Daniel's noticed that Abe has overbet the pot.
For what? What do you have? Something good?
What do I have?
I don't even know. I'm probably just going to give you the money, because what the hell.
If Daniel thought he had the best hand on the turn, this 4 really wouldn't change much. By overbetting, Abe has polarized his hand and made it look either very strong or very weak.
I think... I don't know. I have no idea what you have. Absolutely none, so just pay you.
Full house.
That's good. That's going to win. What?
Full house.
Oh, God, I had him till the river. Sick. That's about right. Good hand. You had the spades. Spade, it wouldn't have cost me money.
Abe picks up a pot of more than 25,000.
All right, I got lucky against you one time in my life.
Happens.
Abe rakes in another pot while Daniel keeps paying people off. Find out if those trends continue.
Do you want a chance to be a loose cannon and win that NAPT passport? Log on to PokerStars.net. There are free qualifying tournaments every day.
We're back with much more after this. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the big game, where our loose cannon, Will Davis, an aspiring poker pro from Ohio, is living his dream of playing with the best.
I'm Will Davis, and I'm on the big game. You know, I wouldn't say it was a moment when I knew I was good enough to do it. I always had the confidence that I could do it. It was when I finally decided to say no to Wall Street that I said, you know what, I'm just going to stick with poker, and that's when I got the commitment to do it. Getting a sponsorship would be my ultimate dream. Getting the passport would be the pinnacle of my profession in my mind. Growing up in Cleveland, growing up a fan of Cleveland sports teams, it's really hard. We like to practice cautious optimism. Even when things look really good, we know we'll mess it up somehow. Having a chance to play with these guys, because this is my profession, it's just it's a once-in-a-lifetime shot. It'd be like getting to play a pickup game with LeBron.
Well, right now, Will Davis is having his shots blocked by this dream team.
And this could become Will's nightmare if he can't get out of the loss column soon. Remember, our loose cannon only gets to keep the profits he makes at the end of 150 hands. But being that he's from Cleveland, Will's probably no stranger to disappointment.
Yes, that's how we roll. Joe, thank you very much.
The economy is based on LeBron James.
Good point, it is.
Do you live in New York?
No, I didn't my whole life, but the last couple of years in LA. I was bi-coastal for a while. But I grew up in New York.
Bi-coastal.
Bi-coastal, you should try
A
it.
lot of people are doing that these days.
You should try it, Daniel.
Doyle is raised to 1,500. Action folds to Abe, who makes the call.
There you go, Papa.
Calacanis folds.
3 action players.
That's right, Daniel's made the call. The flop. 4-5 queen. Daniel checks.
Top pair for Doyle.
Fires 4 grand. Abe with middle pair calls, and Daniel folds.
A lot of history between Doyle and Abe. They play high-stakes limit poker all the time together.
Ace of clubs on the turn.
And Abe has just outdrawn Doyle. Abe's got 2 pair. Doyle's got the 1.
Plus a flush draw, and Doyle bets 9,000.
Now Abe's probably noticed there are some flush and some straight draws out there. He's going to want to put some more money into this pot while he thinks his hand is still best. Doyle's let out twice, and a big raise here could get Doyle to commit all of his chips while he's a huge dog.
Abe does not raise, he just calls.
I'm a little surprised Abe didn't raise. Might be trying to slow play his 2 pair.
The river card, the king of clubs, completing the flush for Doyle Brunson.
That's right, Doyle now has the nuts.
Bets 19,000. Quick call.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, flush.
Somehow playing this passively saved Abe from losing any more money on the hand, but he might be regretting not raising the turn.
Doyle rakes in a pot of nearly $70,000.
How much do you want to bet Abe is not that quiet inside his head right now?
Wish I'd have checked it now.
Joe, Doyle seems to think that Abe would have bet into him on the river, allowing Doyle to re-raise.
He might be right about that, but what Doyle's actually saying is that he wants Abe's money specifically. Mosseri and Brunson are big-time cash game rivals, so even though Doyle is up over $107,000, the money means a little bit more when coming from Abe.
I'll know in June if you could have called a re-raise if I'd have checked it. I know you'd have bet.
On the river?
Yeah.
What would you have done if I raised on the turn?
It's a good question, Dave. I don't know. That's the reason I think it'd be hard to track me, because I don't know myself what I'm going to do. So, how can the poker
I
track?
almost did raise on the turn. I
Probably would have gone out.
Huh?
I don't know. Depends on how I felt.
Gave me to gamble more than I want to gamble.
That's how I got it in that jackpot against those 2 kings with that ace-queen. They straddled, re-straddled, and re-straddled.
Yeah, I remember that, and then you just moved in with a
20,000 laying out there
Doyle recounting a legendary TV hand.
at 150.
Our loose cannon straddles. Action over to Daniel.
Mattis, I woke up with kings. Said yum yum.
Yeah.
Raise.
And if Daniel hadn't said he had an ace, I probably would only run it once.
No, you heard that, and then yeah.
Doyle folds. Yum Yum Kings for David Williams.